Hey guys, it's My Some Music Tips here. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to export your song from FL Studio. So I've got this beat right here that I made, and I love it, by the way. And I want to export it to a WAV file. So all I do is click File over here, then choose Export, and then WAV file. I'm not going to do it because it's really simple. You choose a name, and then you get to this menu. And this is the tricky part that I initially didn't understand. Basically, if you have a song or a beat that you want to export, all you do is click Full Song and then Leave Remainder or Cut Remainder. Cut Remainder basically stops the song right here. It doesn't let all the reverb or whatever you have, the delay, it doesn't let it go through, so it just stops right here. If you choose Leave Remainder, as I usually do, it lets the song, fade out with the reverb and the delay and everything. And this sounds better with normal songs and with beats, because it basically lets you fade out easier and better. But if you have a pattern that you want to export, if you make patterns that you then upload to Looperman or whatever, then you should probably use Cut Remainder, because you don't want all that reverb and everything else. So once you've chosen your settings, Leave Remainder, we go to this menu. You can choose WAV, MP3, OGG, FLAC, I don't know, is this MIDI? It probably is. And you should always choose WAV unless you're told to do something else. So there are some platforms or some blogs, I guess, that require an MP3 file, then you can choose that. But you should try and export with WAV if you can and if you're allowed to do so. You click on WAV and then you choose 32-bit float, because that's the best bit option you have. It doesn't really matter, you won't hear a difference probably, and there are some platforms such as Looperman that require you to use 16-bit, but 32-bit is the best one. It sounds the best too, so you should choose it. And then stereo, unless you need a mono mix, but you should always choose stereo unless told otherwise. Then we can go over here. We can skip over this because we're exporting as WAV. Quality. Choose the highest one available. 512 points sync. And then high quality for all plugins. I usually just leave this on. And then dithering. This is a hard one. Dithering is good when it's the final mix. You shouldn't dither when it's just a beat or when it's just the vocals. Only dither on the final mix, because if you dither multiple times on top of each other, it's gonna sound weird and it's gonna create a very unpleasing sound that you don't want. So basically only dither if it's the final mix of a song. And then all of these ones are just if you want them, you can use these ones. Save tempo information, save note markers. That's just personal preference. But you should always keep on enable master effects, enable insert effects, unless you want your song unedited without any plugins. And then over here in the last column, we got Soundcloud. You can upload your song directly to Soundcloud if you wanted to. And then, you can log in here and then upload it. I usually don't do it because it's better to, custom upload. Like, take the song file after you've exported it and then upload to SoundCloud. So I don't use this feature, and I wouldn't advise you to do so either. And then I like to click on Show Files when complete to make it easier for me to find the files once they are rendered. Okay, so this was the tutorial. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.